Should the Detroit Lions stick with Craig Reynolds as the number 3 running back? Let's talk about it.
Did you realize that you are a champion in their eyes?
Hello, everyone. My name is Derek, and welcome back to the Gridiron Blitz. On this channel, we do predominantly Detroit Lions content with some NFL and college live streams as well. So if you like that sort of thing, you can subscribe to the YouTube channel. Also, check out the pinned comment for Detroit Lions Syndicate, where it's nothing but Detroit Lions. Running back Craig Reynolds, who dazzled in the preseason, played on Sunday, this past Sunday, against the Denver Broncos as sickness ravaged the Detroit Lions team. No DeAndre Swift due to injury, and Jamal Williams was placed on the COVID-19 list. Our rookie running back, 7th-round pick Jermar Jefferson, was also battling the flu. You had the flu and COVID going through the team, which means that Godwin Igwebuike, I got that out, and Craig Reynolds had to carry most of the load. I think we saw Jermar for a couple plays or two, but I don't think he got any carries. And we love what we saw from Craig Reynolds in the preseason. Craig really dazzled the first 2 games of the preseason, with it only being 3 this year. It was that last game. We knew it was going to come down between him and Jermar Jefferson. And it just happens that Jermar balled out, hurdling guys, and Craig kind of stalled out. But we were hoping as Detroit Lions fans that we kept Craig Reynolds on the roster. Well, we wind up signing him to our practice squad. And for the first time after 15 weeks, he was brought up to be in part of the 53-man roster, and he did not disappoint. First carry of the game, took it quite a ways. I thought he was going to actually score. Wind up getting 83 yards on the ground, helping Detroit kind of stay in it for that first half. After a dismal first quarter, he kept them in the game, really. So it brings up the question, should we see more of Craig Reynolds? Now, Craig Reynolds is out of a college I've never heard of. He had no D1 offers. His story is fantastic. They called him Netflix because right before the preseason, he was sitting on the couch watching Netflix. So they nicknamed him Netflix, and he came in and just kind of blew everybody away. But the running back room is so deep for the Detroit Lions for the first time in what seems like forever. We've got DeAndre Swift, we got Jamal Williams from Green Bay, and he's a power runner. He's not going to break one loose and take it the distance 9 times out of 10, but he's going to get in between the tackles and bruise you every time he runs the ball. Then we have Jermar Jefferson, who's kind of a mixture of the two with a little more agility than Jamal Williams. But then you have Craig Reynolds, and I can't forget about Igwebuike as well. So if you bring in Craig Reynolds, I mean, we're talking about 5 deep here in our running back room, and every one of these guys is a stud. Now, I got the question for you. Igwebuike put it on the ground, really changed the momentum for the Detroit Lions. We have 4 games left in this miserable season. Could we see more of Craig Reynolds? I'm going to say, you know what, even though Godwin has been solid, until last week, I say bring in Craig, man. Detroit Lions fans have been kind of clamoring for this guy. So here's what I suggest. Shut down DeAndre Swift. There's no reason for him to play anymore. Do him like we did Frank Ragnow. Maybe bring in, because we see when Jamal is the primary carrier, we don't do that well. So I say have Jamal Williams, Jermar Jefferson, and Craig Reynolds. I mean, you have kind of a combination of backs there. So leave it in the comments below. Who would you like to see? Would you like to see Craig Reynolds get more carries as the season nears its end? I would love to see that. Now, it's hard to blame Igwebuike for the fumbles after he's had a pretty good season, and this guy was a safety that converted to running back. So you got to remember, he didn't play running back his entire career, but he's got to do a better job protecting the football. And then he fumbled again, but he was saved by his foot being out of bounds. So for me, I would say, while I'm not disappointed, I'm not through with Godwin, I would love to see Craig Reynolds come in for the last 4 games, because to be honest with you, he could be auditioning for a bigger role with the Detroit Lions and also another team. Now, I would love to keep him. We drafted, kind of caught us off guard when we drafted. Everybody kind of knew Kerryon Johnson was probably not going to be a Detroit Lion, but drafting Jermar Jefferson was a surprise, but he wound up being quite solid. So we can we might not even get a running back in free agency, to tell you the truth, because the deepest position that we have on the team is our running back position. We can bring all 5 of these guys. Obviously, we'll be back hopefully next year, and maybe maybe the lineup will shuffle just a little bit. DeAndre Swift is that tandem of running the ball and catching the ball. You've got Jamal Williams, who is a tank, and then you've got kind of like that third and fourth guy. You have diversity between Jamar, Godwin, and Craig. So it was good to see Craig ball out, man. He was really a preseason standout, and we all were rooting for him, and we wanted to know where he would place in the roster. And thankfully, we kept him on the practice squad. I think we had to like cut him and then sign him back. I can't remember if we had to do that, but hopefully nobody comes and tries to snatch him up, because that's something else we were worried about before the season began. So let me know in the comments below, man, these last 4 games of the Detroit Lions 2021 season, would you like to see more Craig Reynolds? And if so, who would you like him to replace? It's really going to come down between, I say, shut down DeAndre Swift, Jamal, have Craig be like the lead runner, and then have Jamal come in and be the power runner, maybe a little diversity with Jamar. And you still have Godwin as well. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Be sure to check out the pinned comment for Detroit Lions Syndicate. Trying to get to 200 subscribers. I think we're almost there, like 195. So we can get there. That would be awesome. You guys are awesome. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video. This season is almost over, and we're closer to that #1 pick, even though I want to win.